Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I finally received my big happy notes, the babe support babes, and I'm so excited because I was not feeling this classic one. I don't know what that the writing was all bad for me. I could not deal with it. So today we are gonna try to budget out in my big happy notes. This is from the Wrong collection. I had a beautiful follower of mine be able to ship it to me. She had some in her stores, so thank you so much for sending this on my way. Oh man, and it says babe support babes, and you have these wonderful ladies on the cover, and I couldn't be more happier. And these rings are so much better than the classic ones, so I am really excited to have this now to try to make this into my budget planner because the classic one was not helping me. So of course we open it up. Look at these dashboards, like, come on. And this is like an 8 by 11 or something like that. This is a big mama bear one. And of course I already got into it and started like getting into the pages, and I'm really loving the dotted grid line note paper. This is not lined, this is dotted grid lined. I don't know how to explain it, but I wrote down my debt here. And then I also broke down my student loans, but we're not here for that. We are here to budget out for my paycheck of May 29th. So as you guys know, I'm on workers' comp, so I'm supposed to get paid every 2 weeks on every Wednesday that it lands on. But if you guys didn't know, they have to mail out my check, which takes about a week to get to me. So if I get paid on the 29th, I don't actually see that check until like, I don't know, the 6th or the 7th of the following week of that Wednesday. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in. We are gonna put, what is it, May 29th paycheck. And this paycheck is gonna cover, what is it, the what is it, the 1st until the 12th, basically. It's supposed to cover all of this. So let's hope it can do that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna have to cover until like the 19th because that's when I'll probably see my other paycheck. But we're gonna consider this my first paycheck for June because all of May was paid out, and most of my June budget was paid out as well. I paid everything with my May 17th paycheck, so the May 29th paycheck is just going to be for the remainder portion of my bills, which is basically just like my student loan or something like that. So that's what we're going to do. So May 29th paycheck budget. So since this is the big happy notes, I actually don't have stickers yet. So, and plus I'm out of ink. I'm waiting on my Amazon Prime, which should be here like any minute because Amazon Prime is like overnight. So yeah, so let's go ahead and do with the bills that I gotta pay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reference my actual month budget. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it right here up in the cards, and we're just gonna get right to it. So the only bills that I have to pay, I'm gonna put bills to pay right over here, is my student loan. And that one is due on the 25th of every month. And that one is $140. That's what the only debt that I actually have to pay for this month, because all my other credit card debt has been paid off since May. And I don't want to get too ahead of myself, because if I pay right now my cards, then it's like making a double payment and not counting it for July. So we're not even gonna mess with the other cards. But this is the only actual bill I have to pay besides my benefits, and my benefits is like a $300 cost, but I'm not sure if I want to actually include that in this paycheck, just because I feel like I have so much already on my plate that I'm just gonna like wait it out. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just move it along over here and put monthly necessities, which is basically my 4 walls. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. And if you guys don't know, 4 walls includes your food, your rent, your house bills, which is your lights and your gas, all that running stuff, and you know, transportation, and for me, my cell phone bill. So that's what my monthly necessities is. So for my rent, I'm gonna pull out $400. This is because I raised up Bay's rent and I lowered mine just because of the circumstances, and for future now references, I am gonna be paying less and he's gonna be paying more. So I'm gonna be paying 400. I mean, we're gonna go ahead and do 800, I believe. So that's what I'm gonna do, 400 for here, and then I'll do the rest the next paycheck. Next, I also have to pay my cell phone was already included in May 17th, so the only thing I have to add on here is groceries. And groceries for us two is just 80 bucks. It's basically, I do a run for just produce and canned goods and drinks, and in another market trip I do meats, poultry, seafood, anything that is, you know, meat related. I go ahead and do it. So I do 40 and 40 for like those two different trips. If you're wondering why is it that I can have such a low grocery budget, that's why, essentially. So then after groceries, we do need to put gasoline. Now gasoline has gone down a bit, so I've noticed that I'm good by putting like $35 and my gas tank fills up. So if I do 35 and 35, I will, what is it, a $70 budget. And this, so you guys know, this is for a bi-weekly paycheck. I should be getting paid bi-weekly, but it looks like it's every like 2.5 weeks. But anywho, I'm still doing bi-weeklies, and this is more than enough for how I am at the moment. If you guys don't know, I am on workers' comp. I am injured from my right wrist and my left foot. It's a work in progress. Anywho, next what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some spending money for myself before I drive myself insane being at home at all times. This, I give myself like 15 bucks a week, so I'm going to give myself 30, so 15 and 15 for each week. And then laundry is just, I go to the laundromat and usually like one wash and a dry costs me like $2, so I'm gonna go ahead and give myself $15 for 2 weeks worth of laundry. Pretty sure that's more than enough than ever. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my total, because I think that is all that I need to do. My gas bill, I still have a credit from the California climate change, I don't know, credit that they gave to us. I still have like $25 worth of that, so I won't be paying my gas bill maybe until August. So that's why you won't see it here. And then for my cell phone, it was already covered with my May 17th paycheck. And that is about it for just my monthly necessities. If you guys are wondering about Wi-Fi, electricity, and all that stuff, I don't pay for that. My boyfriend pays for that. That is his part, you know, his duty. So we're not gonna like even show that up in here. But I don't have subscriptions. I don't have Hulu. We don't have Netflix. The only thing that we have is Spotify, and Bay pays for that as well. So just in case you're wondering. So I'm gonna go ahead and total this up. Total. And let's get started. So let's do 400 plus 80 plus 70 plus, whoa. 400 plus 80 plus 70 plus 30 and 15. I have a total monthly necessities for this bi-weekly paycheck of $500.95. So that's how that's looking like. Next, as you guys know, I like to put miscellaneous right over here. So miscellaneous is basically anything that's sinking fund related. And for me, I have 6 sinking funds. I believe it's car maintenance, beauty, medical bills, personal savings, and I forget what the other 2 are, but they're there. Trust me, they're there. So I'm going to put sinking funds. And since I have 6 and I only add $10 to each, I'm going to do a $60 sinking fund. I also have shutdown. Shutdown, for those who always ask, I'm just in the pharmaceutical area of medicine where we produce it and we package it. And for FDA purposes, we have to shut down every year for twice a year. to clean the facilities for FDA purposes and regulations, so you know we can stay open as a company. At the moment, since I am on workers' comp, I'm not currently working, but I still want to put money aside for it once I'm back into work, if and when it ever happens. If it doesn't, then I just consider that additional personal savings, for those that are wondering. This, I'm not against touching it, but I do like funding it regardless, because it's just an extra savings boost I have for the end of the year or whenever is it that I probably might find it necessary to use. And that is $63 every paycheck. Now the next one that I have is Father's Day. My mom, of course, I don't know if you guys saw my budget for June, but like I said, it's up in the cards. My mom reminded me that my brother is a dad and that we should probably take him with us. So I'm gonna go ahead and budget out $55 this time around, because my little sister is gonna take out more money as well to go half and half with me for him. So that's that. And then last but not least, graduations. I do have graduations this upcoming week, so I'm gonna go ahead and budget out $80 so I can have some type of money to buy gifts and stuff like that. So that comes up to be a total of, let me see. So if I go ahead and add it, 60 plus 63 plus 55 and 80, I have a total miscellaneous need of $258. And if I come over here, I'm going to go ahead and add my income. As you guys know, I show real income. I am not ashamed of it. I am not concerned about my job about it. I've read all the policies. It's okay. It does not actually affect my pay scale or my promotions. But just so you guys know, I do show real. Alright, my camera's overheating, so I'm not sure where I left off. But anyhow, for this paycheck that I got paid for, I ended up with, sorry, I have to look at my account since it was a check I deposited, so I can't really show you my ADP app like I usually do, since it's like mailed in checks now. But I'm gonna look it up, and I got paid $1,248.32. Now this is for the rate that they have now reaccommodated me. I think I'm at $624.32. Maybe, who knows? But it's just a flat out rate that I have weekly based on just being on workers' comp. So this is the rate I should see flat out from now on, unless there's like a penalty or I have some type of mileage check coming in, then it'll be a whole different story. But this is my flat rate from now on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and subtract my monthly necessities. And this is how I always do it. This is how I always budget out from the very beginning. Just now, I've just gotten a little fancy with stickers in my other videos, if you guys have noticed. So $1,248.32 minus $595. I'm left with $653.32. After that, I'm going to go ahead and subtract the bills that I need to pay. So minus debt, which is what I call it, which is $140. I'm left with $513.32. And from that, I'm going to go ahead and minus my miscellaneous categories. And my miscellaneous is $258. So I'm left with a total of $255.32. Now, since I'm stopping all baby steps, if you guys don't know, I'm on a debt-free journey. I usually have all that leftover thrown at my debt to get rid of my debt. If you guys don't know, I'm about $22,200 and something worth in debt. I started at $34,000. I think I paid around $11,000 or $12,000 so far into this journey. And usually this would go to my snowball. Since right now I'm not currently working and I'm not sure how the future of my job and workers' comp is going to look like, I'm just basically leaving that in my bank account and throwing it at my savings so I can get a nice fat cushion just in when I might need it. But for now, if I had a choice, I would throw it at my Victoria's Secret. If you guys haven't seen my debt tracker list, I'll link it up in the cards up here, and you guys can see that the card that I'm working on is Victoria's Secret. That is my baby debt. I think I'm at $487 on that one. So if I were to take out $200 from it, I'd be at $200, and then my next paycheck would probably pay that off, which is an essential goal that I have for June. But I'm not going to make that rash decision until the end of June, until I know like all my July bills have been paid off and I have an extra in my savings for it. So that is how my first paycheck of June is looking like. I hope you guys enjoyed this. In my next video, you'll see me stuffing my cash envelopes, which is the ones I carry, and then my sinking funds, which is the ones I store here at home. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you in my next video, and have a good one. Bye, you guys.